and welcome to fall. Today we have a really cute card for you. Give thanks. And then of course on the inside we've put a little surprise. We used Harvest Hello as the stamp set. And then we also used Good Morning Magnolia because we wanted to use this cute little scroll here at the top of our card. So let's head over to the crafting table and let's get started. Okay, so here's the card that we made. Give thanks. Then we have a little surprise on the inside. So let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is we will be drawing our little lines that we used on our card. You can see our little lines. We just put a line dot, line dot, line dot, line dot. So we will get that done. And we are going to glue down our old olive cardstock. Okay. Put some glue on it. And remember, this is a landscape card. So we're going to just put it down like that. Okay, press it down. And we can actually get our inside of our card ready. We can glue that down. Okay. Okay, just open it up. Glue it down, and I like using that wet glue because it allows you to reposition it. Press it down. Okay, perfect. We're going to go ahead and stamp the inside of our card. And for that, we need the Good Morning Magnolia, and we need that scroll part. And we're going to do that in Old Olive, which matches our card that we used, so that we keep the color theme going the same. We're just going to ink it up. Okay. Perfect. We're just going to stamp that right on the top. Hold it in place. Oh, I just love how these ink pads do just the right amount of ink. I forgot that we used one more stamp set, Gather Together, because we want to get these pumpkins on there. So we are going to stamp those, and we are going to use pumpkin pie, of course. What else would we use, right? So we are going to, we'll do our large one first. We're going to use pumpkin pie. Great. Okay, so we have the inside stamped. Now we're going to work on the outside. And what we've done on the outside is we've shaded this just a little bit, and we've drawn our lines. So we're just kind of working on that. We're using pumpkin pie to shade. And we've just kind of gone around. Oh, that looks perfect. You just want to be very light-handed when you work with these. Okay, so we have that. Now we're going to take the front of our card. We're going to go ahead and glue this down. Okay. Our front mat on our Very Vanilla. Make sure we have it the right way. How many times have you made a card and it's been upside down? Oh my goodness, wouldn't that drive you crazy? Okay, so we're gonna wiggle it around. I think that's perfect. Okay, now we're gonna go back to our magnolia and we're going to get our stamp that we used. Now we're going to use Old Olive again. We're going to bring the ink to the stamp. Okay. Hold it in place for just a little bit. And pull up. Ah, perfect. I love that. Now we need to go ahead and do Give Thanks, which will be right underneath it. Give thanks. Okay. Here it is. We're going to use Memento so it'll show up. So we're going to use our Memento ink. Hold it down. Okay. Now the next thing we do, we're just going to put this to the side. The next thing we need to do is we need to stamp our pumpkins. We're going to use our Memento again to stamp our pumpkins. And we will need 3 pumpkins. So, okay, this is going to be 1. We're going to do a little bit of shading on them. Just a little bit. And for that, I'm going to use, because it's a little bit darker, I'm going to use the Cajun Craze. Okay. I'm going to cut these out. Screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit, we don't want to take too much, and just kind of go around the edges just to make it a little darker. To give it some shading. Okay, go around the other side. It just brought in some darker color to it. Okay, you can always just kind of go down the middle. Oh, see? I think that is just enough shading. And there you have the pumpkins all shaded and just ready to be glued on. And let's see. I think about right here. That one will go behind. And that's about where we want it. So what we need to do is we need to get the stem out. And the stem is the Old Olive. Okay. Now we also need to do our little squirrelies. I like our little curly cues. Okay. So once again, we're going to use our Old Olive. Okay. So we'll do this first one. And let's see, we'll put one there, one there. We'll use 3, the ones on the bottom. don't know about you, but I'm ready for Thanksgiving already. This is a beautiful card using these stamp sets as well as the Hello Harvest stamp set. And you can find the Hello Harvest on page 49. You can just buy the Harvest Hellos. And then also Gather Together on page 48. So 48 and 49 on our catalog, our Christmas catalog that is. You can also go to my website right here, use that code if it's over $50, and you get a special gift. Thank you so much for sharing your day with me. I hope you enjoyed this card, and I hope you're as excited as I am in making it. Let me know how it goes, and go out and have a fantastic day.